Hi story lovers, welcome to my channel. Lots of love to all my subscribers and viewers. It's been a week that I have given my last video to my channel, so I am just quite excited to bring a new video to you. So this time I am not here with a love story, and this time I am here with a new kind of story. It is an adventure story, and it is a trekking experience of someone to Mohare Danda in Nepal. So this video is going to give you a clear idea about the scenic beauty of Nepal, and also what is the experience like doing a trek to Nepal in Mohare Danda, and how you are going to go there, and what kind of things you are going to face there, what kind of environment you are going to face there, how the trekking has gone in a 5 day long, and all these things will definitely excite you for a trip to Nepal in coming future. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. All the trekking lovers are expected to hear this video. So let's get started. Mohare Danda Trek, a stunning Annapurna region trekking route, a true Nepal adventure. I had never heard of the Mohare Danda Trek, a lesser explored Annapurna region trekking route, but it not only took seeing a few photos from the hike for me to be a plain experience this incredible Nepal travel adventure. The drive to Pokhara is long but scenic. Colorful trucks driving cement and sometimes tourists create a congestion as we drive, more like crawl out of smoky Kathmandu city slowly easing into mountainscape. Along with pulling over the coffee, we stop for a quick whitewater rafting trip down the Trisuli River, a tribute to the Ganges in India. Hey, Nepal is the land of adventure. Our guide, Kumar of Adventure River Trails, give us a very brief introduction showing us for simple commands as well as how to hold the paddle. Then in no time at all we are off. Soon a rapid appears in the near distance. I am brought back to the whitewater rafting in Costa Rica and the depth in safety briefing we had. Does anyone know what to do if we fall out? I ask. Everyone's eyes wide open. But it's too late to talk logistics as our boat nosedives into the rapids. Soon our once dry shorts and t-shirts were drenched in chilly water. Though we emerge laughing, again and again the group shouts. If you haven't gathered yet, this is definitely a trip you will want travel insurance for. It's a gorgeous hour and a half of man endeavoring rapids while being hugged by mountains. At least mountains to me, though my Nepal tour guide Gopal calls them hills. To be a mountain, it must have a snowy peak. He smiles. Different definitions, I guess. At one point, we raft past the Nepali army practicing their shooting. They pause to let us pass. The adventurous Nepal trip ends in Muggling, where domestic tourists flock to visit the Manakamana temple via gondola. The sight as well as the view must be spectacular, but we have got over 2 hours of driving left before we reach the destination of Pokhara. With a quick bite to eat and a view at Santa Restaurant's Yam. Nepal Adventures in Pokhara. The drive to Pokhara, Nepal's second largest city after Kathmandu, is extremely windy, so I sat in front to calm my sensitive stomach. Motorbikes and buses tried to pass us constantly, making my driver swerve more. I tried to nap while also clenching my thighs to keep from sliding off the seat as we twist and turn. Not surprisingly, sleep doesn't come. Luckily, I have the surrounding hillside to distract me. I also love passing through the towns, seeing the brightly colored, loose fitting clothing of the local women as they stroll out of the shops. They sell bananas, momos, and Coca Cola. Teenagers walk in light blue school uniform, holding handkerchiefs to their faces to keep away dust clicked up by the passing vehicles. Across the road, Mother Nature had sculpted the hillside into fruitful terraced land. It's clear when we have reached Pokhara not only because we drive through the large gate, but because broken gravel and dirt roads become fashionable lane lines with shops and potted plants. As I wander the main thoroughfare, Lakeside Road, I get the impression Pokhara is a hippie town. Organic cafes, vegetarian eateries, and smoothie stands sit alongside the stores selling singing bowls, gemstones, Nepali handicrafts, and woman made woven bags. Along with conscious shopping and eating, you can walk to the enormous Pewa Lake. Here, locals fish and visitors sit at alfresco eateries sipping fresh juice or Nepali beer. On a clear day, it's nice to take a quick boat ride to the Tal Bahari temple or the Shanti Stupa for incredible views. Though the vistas right from Pewa Lake shores are lonely enough to energize me. I'm sorry, Pewa Lake shores are lovely enough to energize me for my upcoming hike. Trekking is the main reason people visit Pokhara, known for being the first and last stop for hikers heading out into the Annapurna trekking region. It's the perfect place too, as on a clear day you have got a front row view of the stunning Annapurna mountain range. Bonus saps abound. There are so many adrenaline rush opportunities in Pokhara too. Whether you want to zip line or bungee jumping among the stunning scenery, I have bungee jumped a number of times and have gone paragliding in Meladin. And while I have also zip lined many times, I have never done it while staring out at the mountain of Nepal. Oh, plus Pokhara is home to one of the most extreme zip lines in the world, the Zip Flyer. The thrill features a 5,906-foot long zip line with a 56-degree incline and a 2,000-foot vertical drop that propels you up to the 75 miles per hour. Jumping off the platform is a rush unlike any zip line I have ever done. Though the vistas calm me and make me smile as I remember the Mohara Danda trek begins soon. Tomorrow I'll be hiking through the jaw-dropping Annapurna Himalayas. Mohare Danda trekking. Transport yourself to the Annapurna Himalayas and leave all your stress behind as you meet locals, yaks, buffalo and high peaks. Nepal trekking routes. Why you should choose Mohare Danda. When it comes to Nepal trekking routes, it's tough to go wrong in terms of gorgeous scenery and finding the epic hikes of the world. The problem, many visitors opt for the same Nepal hiking trip, such as the popular Poon Hill Trail. This keeps tourism dollars from spreading to other parts of the country that could benefit from the income, which is where the Mohare Danda route comes in. It's one of the newer hiking paths in Nepal, opened in 2010 to help support and develop the Parbat and Mayagdi districts. While taking in mountain views from the Annapurna foothills, you will immerse yourself in rural village life in Nepal. Actually, this hike is nicknamed the Eco Community Lodge Trek. It is luxurious? Not at all, but it is a sustainable tourism adventure that lets you see areas of Nepal rarely accessed by tourists. Honestly, it does not see a single hiker on the trail aside for others in my group. How cool is that? Mohare Danda trek setting off into the Annapurna trekking region day 1. So this is the story of day 1. The drive to Galeshwar, where we begin the Mohare Danda trek through the Annapurna foothills, is 5 hours. Exciting. The city of Pokhara paved stress turns into piles of rock and stone shards, our van bottoming out numerous times with a loud grinding sound. Against a pristine green sloped backdrop, Locals maneuver around the rock piles and work on the road, many wearing face masks for protection from the thick dust in the air. Women in flowing garments scrub cement entrances while sacred cows seem to gaze on the pebbles in the road. We stop for a quick lunch in Nayapul, where those doing the Poon Hill trek starts their hike. The meal is dal bhat, the national dish of Nepal. It consists of boiled rice and a side of lentils as well as vegetable curry, green and or spicy pickled vegetables. I am not sure if it is the meal or sometimes I have eaten prior, but I immediately start getting nauseous as well as feverish, and the bumpy ride doesn't help. Honestly, it's the bumpiest ride I have ever experienced in my life, to the point where I feel like my organs are banging together. I whimper constantly during the long journey to Hotel Riverside in Galeshwar, where we grab drinking water and set off from. But not before I am sick in the bathroom, wiping vomit and sweat from my face. I realize this is going to be a gorgeous but painful trek, though an experience to talk about. I ordered a Sprite and a water from the woman in the hotel restaurant, and we began to almost entirely uphill climb towards the village of Baskakra, where we will be staying for the night. The trek is 3 hours almost entirely uphill over the stone steps. It is a tough hike on its own, let alone with a fever, although the snow-capped peaks keep me going, reminding me how fortunate I am to be trekking in a country home to 8 of the world's 14 peaks higher than 8,000 meters. The Annapurna mountain range in the Himalayas is well known by those who love hiking. Snow-casting peaks of varying sizes, its most prominent points are Annapurna Massif at 8,091 meters and 2,545 feet, and Annapurna 2 at 7,937 meters to 26,040 feet. There is also the 8,000 meter, 26,247 feet giant Dhaulagiri. Trekking the MOHARE DANDA not only immerses us in the natural beauty but introduces us to local Nepal culture. We hike past orange and palm trees through small villages where children wave and smile. It really is an incredible, albeit physically challenging experience, and when I suddenly vomit up curry, I have to admit I feel a lot better. I feel even better when we complete our 300-meter elevation gain and settle into the Baskarka Community Tea House. It's a simple room with 2 beds in a square toilet, and after a ginger honey lemon tea, I go straight to bed, skipping dinner in an effort to break my fever. So, the day 2 journey will come over in my next video. If you really like it, please click on the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye, see you in my next video.